Hey guys, my name is Justin and welcome to Hillsboro, where we care about the design behind designer luxury, and if you do too. I think I'm trying to be JFK. Make sure to subscribe. Alright, so it is Fashion Month, and I'm just trying to put out some Let's Sees for the different shows, because I think it's fun, I'm having a good time, and hopefully you do, and also enjoying having a good time. When I do these Let's Sees, just these like first looks at runway shows, I try to go in uneducated, so I have no idea what's going on. It is just first impression, you and me, let's dive in. Okay, so as you saw in the description, we're looking at Simone Rocha. I mean, I was always like kind of interested in Simone Rocha, but I think, oh, she's loading. With the Crocs collab, with that utility bag that I keep thinking about, and I feel like I want it even though I don't need a bag in that shape or size. I've been like more and more interested, especially since they've been doing like men's lines as well. Oh, it's starting. Yep, this is fashion. I do not know where they are, but since this is London Fashion Week, I have to assume they're somewhere in London. Okay, like I'm not like the biggest fan of J.K. Rowling, but this reminds me of like the Ministry of Magic from one of the things. I don't know. I like the flower on her boob. It's good. I know Simone Rocha has always been like playing with like femininity, but here it's like tutus on deck for sure. So I know I said I go into this stuff without like any sort of first impression, but like I did see a little bit of a sneak peek of this look in particular, and it haunts me. I know it's like a painter, I'm pretty sure it's a modern painter even, like a contemporary painter, who like just does renditions of different Baroque artworks of like rich people and then makes them like haunting. I don't know how to feel about this. I feel like if I had this in my closet, it would come to life at night. And I don't know, kill me, eat me, something like that. Ooh, Vimeo is nice. There's no like play pause button in the middle, it just does it. I love this. I love that it's like a raglan type of like baseball sweater, t-shirt, whatever. A lot of that like ballet, like a lot of tulle, a lot of fluffiness. And then the heavy like jewels at the bottom. It actually reminds me of like Area, like that New York brand if you're familiar with it. But I really love the mixture of textures and the mixture of like feelings. Like you have the sporty up top, really feminine, and then almost like the sultry, like very transparent, like see-through jewel skirt. I feel like part of me is like, this looks like a fashion student would make it, but I think, I don't know, there's just something about the proportions that makes it work for me. Also like the fact that like the raglan shirt has that sheerness to it. I'm in love, what is this? It's like a track jacket that just has like openings here for your boobs to come out. It's like it's like chaps, but in track jacket form. I am a fan. Oh, and we see like the flowers on the knee-high socks. Same as the ones from that first look. There's so many tutus. And I know like the key audience for Simone Rocha would love that. Here we go. There's a men's look. I don't know. It's just like not super commercial because like, yeah, where are you gonna wear a tutu to? I like that they showed this on a model who's not like very fair. I feel like they're showing what this tone could look like on like deeper skin tones. I would actually say it's kind of similar to my skin tone. I think like, I'm not saying I'm a deep skin tone, but like, you know how it is with models, right? I like it. It almost makes me want an anorak and cargo shorts. Oh, in black. See, in black it just kind of looks like bloomers. I like that peach tone. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was an older Asian woman, and to see it is a young Asian man, I'm a little humbled. Also, a little confused. I think mainly this texture on this cardigan makes it look very older for me. And then these little like booty shorts and this copper fringe is like kind of crazy. That's a lot of texture. And then this bag has like a lot of tulle pouring off of it. Ooh, I'm into this tulle bag. Uh-oh. I wonder if it's like the utility bags that they have that sometimes have the pearl on the strap, but then they just add tulle to it. Or it could just be a bunch of tulle. Oh, I like this. It's like very sheer, just peach with some like floral appliques. on this like roughly collared anorak, this masculine silhouette with the feminine details, I think is so interesting. There's a lot of like androgyny in the show from like everyone, and I think that's really cool. Okay, this old-timey like bodybuilder onesie, but with like the ruffles, I don't know, man. As like a layer, sure, but it's a little kooky for me. I like this. I like this coat with the florals. Oh, see, there. This person is wearing like that, like what, like a unitard kind of thing with like the sheer coat on. There's the look. But just having that one, crazy guys. Oh, we're having a little bit of chartreuse moment. A very like demure brat spring summer. Oh my gosh, is this a bag? This is flowers? Is that a bag? You guys, is that a bag? If that's a bag, I want it. Okay. Hey, this looks Filipino. Anytime I see like this type of like sheer shirt, especially with like that kind of collar and like a boxy arm like that, I think barong Tagalog, which is like a traditional Filipino shirt. Oh, I like that. You know what? I bought one the last time I was in the Philippines. I bet. You know what? I bet the one I bought is cheaper than this one, so maybe I don't feel so bad. Hold on, let's go back here. This is going way too fast for me. Similar to that first track jacket that had the cutout for the boobs, or have a cutout here. It's almost like that raglan shirt that had the sheer panel, but then instead of a sheer panel, it has like the jewels. It's really reminding me of Area. It has that vibe. And it definitely feels in line with like Simone Rocha. Oh, I love this. I love the shape. Just that like round bottom. This, I don't know how I feel about this look, guys. This feels just very like, hey, we're doing this to meet trends. Like a bralette top and then like baggy jeans and then like a big bag. Come on. Like maybe if there was more stuff than just the pockets with the little bit of jewel detail, sure, but like as is, I feel like you could pick this up at like Zara. Wait a second, is this the first time we're seeing denim at Simone Rocha in this way? I need to get another look at this jacket. This jacket is reminding me of some of those like Schiaparelli jacket shapes where it's kind of like cocoonish. This is not a cocoon shape, but it has that kind of like shoulder leading into the arms and it feels very stiff. And I love the detailing of it. I mean, I'm a sucker for denim. If you know me, I love denim. So all of these looks, I'm like, okay, I'm into it. See, there's more of this scary art, you guys. Would this not haunt your dreams? Like, this is crazy, and I'm pretty sure it's just a print. There's probably something like very meaningful behind it and beautiful and just insulting it. So if there is, let me know. Hey, this looks like Emma Stone in that one movie. What was that movie? Poor Things or whatever? It's a lot of color for Simone Rocha. Oh my gosh, is this supposed to be a fetus? Oh no, it's flowers. I'm stupid. Love this. It looks like this model is wearing like a pair of underwear and she like came back from the bathroom and then she accidentally tucked part of the shirt into the underwear, but then like if that slayed, because also like you can tell like there's a lot of asymmetry, there's a lot of weirdness to this garment, even like the collar having like that applique on the shoulder, the collar resting on the shoulder, I think is great. This look, oh my god, you guys, let's pause for a second. This honestly does feel a lot like Area. Like, I'm looking at this right now, the fact that it's like nothing plus jewels feels very Area to me. And maybe that's just like a bias that I can't shake. Because it probably isn't even like jewels, it probably is like little metal flowers or something, which is like, then would be very different. But just as it reads right now, it feels like that because it's chunkier. I wouldn't equate this to Paco Rabanne or anything because like the scale of it is so much smaller. But this feels very like, I don't know. I do like how they can deconstruct these jackets for the tutus. I think that's funny. Oh, I like this. This feels like fancy little French boy who was born into nobility and like has to do his like daily saunter in the garden with his like caretaker so that he doesn't get jaundice or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are back then, but I know right now that rules. This is great. I love this. It's like bloomers. Oh, and then we're already in the final look. I honestly really enjoyed this. I thought, just based on the few pictures I'd seen, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. I'm gonna be crying. But in the end, like, those art pieces were just accents within this whole collection, which actually, I'm starting to see like a connection. Like, some of the shapes they made felt like the way that the paintings were supposed to talk about like that period or whatever. This feels like that same kind of like modern interpretation of that. Not necessarily in a mocking way, but in a way that maybe makes light of it. Maybe that's why I like it. I do see some humor. I find that you don't always see humor when you're like referencing other stuff, because I think people are trying to be like polite or respectful or something like that, but I think you can be polite and respectful and still like find humor and stuff. I don't know, I also think like depending on like the way you treat it, like making fun of something a little bit is just like a form of respect, right? I like that it still feels very Simone Rocha. I thought the pops of color were strange. There was like one piece that had chartreuse, one piece that had purple. I don't quite get it. There must be something to it, and I would love to like read the review now that this is out, but jury's out for me. In general, I really enjoyed that show. I really didn't think I was gonna like it. I knew that Simone Rocha was also kind of taking a change on like what she was doing. So anytime like a brand or a designer says that, I'm like, uh-oh, here we go again, but I liked it. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Did you like this? Did you like any of the specific looks there? Also, I love that like, besides one of the random, or the same like pearl bag that they always have, I couldn't really make the shape of any of the bags, and that kind of is intriguing to me. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I love hearing from you guys. But yeah, that is all I have for you today. So if you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. It lets me know that you like this kind of content and that you too care about the design behind designer luxury. On to the next one in like a couple days, I guess, but